Honorable members through Jagethratchagan ji.
Thank you, sir. I would like to start my speech, my quote, the famous couplet from Thirukural, Allarpattu Aartaad Aludakandai Rendro Selvathai Theikkum Padai. Tears shed by the people who suffer due to authoritative and oppressive treatment by the government as they strengthen the dethrone the king. I had the rich privilege to hear President's speech in the dawn of new decade with the hope and aspiration. But the disappointment of many, I failed to evoke the masses who have been frustrated by the recent decision of the government to promote religious nationalism instead of safeguarding the secular principles. Speech of President was more like a promise listed out in the election manifesto. President in his speech highlighted about the new India, but our country is witnessing low GDP number. Sinking job market, farmer suicide and disappointment foreign policy, I would like to discuss some of the important issues raised by the Honorable President. When number of patents increased 4 times, what is the technology development with the help of 4 times increased patent? And what is the level of incoming generation to the country as well as technical student employment opportunity? The President highlighted the total number of 54 crores new entrepreneurs enrolled in the country under the Mudra finance scheme facilities. In this respect, if each entrepreneur create one job in India, where the critical employment crisis evolves in Indian job market. Honorable President of India highlighted with pride the global ranking increase like easy of the doing business. In this regard, if the global innovation ranking have been increased by the 74 to 52, what is the impact of the technology and what is the development in innovative product, industrial development and the employment market and the export performance of India? His speech mentioned about India has strengthening its foundation for the last 5 to 6 years, so people can see new India. In this address now we are looking new India, which never happened to India. It is economy GDP and the currency value, GDP drastically reduced, unemployment rate increased, inflation increased to a historical level, so is the new India. In Honorable President's speech often highlighted about Jammu and Kashmir status and issues. Only because of both houses majority, which is not possible to peaceful Jammu and Kashmir. The government should go collect people opinion from the particular region. In addition to this, the World Human Happiness Index 2019, India Happiness India rate, which is 140, rank in 156. Countries which was 133 rank earlier. Even our neighbor country is Southeastern Asia region are higher in the happiness index. Parameter for the happiness index, GDP, per capita, social support, freedom to make life choice, prescription of the corruption, generosity, health care. In this respect, the President says people are safe and happier in India, but the world ranking even indicate Indians' happiness is not up to the mark. This is major witness of Indian is happy or India is happy. The government is burned with the transparency and the governance. The Honorable President emphasized 60 lakhs beneficiaries available in the pension scheme. In the respect can be transparency mechanism, list out the state-wise, district-wise beneficiaries, details should disclose the people. The amount paid to the farmer's family under the PM Kisan Saman Nidhi rupees 43,000 crores in done as a reactive mode after the farmers either lost their lives or shifted to migrated to the other livelihood opinion. Where the government is a small cities in the 45 to 50%. What makes the rural youth migration towards urbanization? What are the employment opportunity, industrial growth rate in Tier 1 to Tier 2 cities? Though the sufficient funds allocated for the higher education and the school education, opinion for them 7,000 teachers in the Kendra Vidyalaya schools. Still, the elementary and the higher higher elementary school students reading and writing performance are still very poor, especially in the rural and the government institutions. Again, the new education policy also has been changed the district and continuing the school education in underdevelopment area. In addition to these higher education students, aspirate analytical and application-oriented skill are drastically reduced. Hence, the educational qualifications so far constructed are dealing the government introducing the NEET examination in common to the India's. And what about the Jammu and Kashmir student? Status for the past 6 months inspired for the not having a school or classes. This is one example for NEET exam is bias among the Indian student, and it is a jolt among the student and the parents. The government committed to attain the goal of making India $5 trillion US economy. There is no indication to attain the goal. The government hugely depended FDI, but FDI is not only a factor, and other internal factors which is very serious in the small-scale industry growth. GST issue, demonetization, and the improper banking and the financial system, employment issue, agricultural issue, etc., able to pull out the economy. The current GDP performance, which is not matching with the original ideology, are creating $5 trillion US economy. The government is initiated to enhancing the women safety by the establishing 600 one-stop center, 1,000 fast-track special court inquiring the offences. In this matter, number of court is not remedial measure to sort out this issue. In 2019, sexual harassment cases increased by 14%, even in corporate sector, which is a high value irrespective of the measure taken, which shows there is a lacuna in the policy formation. In the child abuse cases, every day there is a registered of 133 cases, which is one case for every 5 minutes. Rape case registered increased by 4,335 in 2018, 5,997 in 2019. Which is a drastic increase of 34%, which is correctly around 16 women per day are offered by the registered under rape case. What are the remedial measures? The government is proud to say opening bank account for 38 crores Indian citizens. In this regard, have you given any guarantee to earn minimum amount to fulfill his day-to-day life, and also any changes to highlight even after 6 months or 1 year his bank account balance? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.